is using market structure, right? The market, if it's in the uptrend, if the market is in the uptrend, we're making higher highs and higher lows, right? When the market is in the downtrend, we're making lower highs and lower lows, right? So majority of this year, the market has been making higher highs and higher lows. So just keep that in mind. And overall, the bigger picture, the market been making higher highs and higher lows. Now there has been some like a red month or some weeks where we have been making lower highs and lower lows. But on a bigger time frame, that was just that pullback to go higher, right? Since we've been in the uptrend, I'm going to focus on exactly what the uptrend is, right? You got a high, price pulled back to form that higher low because it took out this high here. Now this is my higher high. Price pulls back here. This is my higher low because when this impulse move up, took out that higher high. Right? Any questions on market structure if we're in the uptrend?
If you guys got questions, just let them know. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Sho.
Sure.
So how can you accurately chart support and resistance in the uptrend?
Use the higher time frames.
Okay.
Use a higher time frame. See which ones touch at least 2 or 3 times.
Okay. So when you say higher time frames, like the hour, the 4 hour, daily, weekly?
Correct.
Okay. Appreciate it.
I will focus really on the 4 hour daily.
4 hour. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions before we look at the charts and recap some trades? All right.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. I got a question.
Sure.
When you do your support and resistance, you don't do. I see that you don't really do lines. You do boxes.
Correct.
Can you explain that a little?
Yeah, nobody knows exact price when it's gonna bounce at. It's all an area.
Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, it's more like if I draw a box, like how far can this? Obviously, we don't know how far the price going to drop or rise, but.
So one thing you can use, I'll give you an example. Let's see which one I drew a box on. Was it Microsoft? I drew a box on Microsoft. All right. I'll go down to my hourly. So what I tend to do is I try to grab those wicks in that area too.
Okay, like the wick to the body.
Yeah. So what I tend to do, if I say, okay, I do this, there we go. All right, I got this wick here that's in here because this buyers push this up here, then sellers push it back down. All right, so that's how I would look at it.
Okay, got it. I see.
You can just draw your line there too, because rejection. It broke through it, but it wasn't really nothing much to it. Rejection. So I just draw areas because as a price point, I really don't know where it would bounce at.
Gotcha.
Any other questions?
Yes. Excuse me. I have a question. So right here, looking at Microsoft, to the right where you have entry. Mm-hmm. So what would have been the call price that you would have targeted to put in? I mean.
All right. Let me get rid of everything on here. All right. So if I do this, my first price target would be 429. So I'll grab the 430s. All right. Because I figure, hey, if it gets to 429 before my expiration date, then I won't make some money on this contract. Did that help you out?
Yes, appreciate that.
Hey, Shonuff. What indicator do you use?
I tag it in the Academy discussion. It should be pinned to my channel too.
All right, and is there a specific setup, like on your settings for the indicator that you use?
Yeah, change them to 10.
10? All right.
So, for example, we in the uptrend, right? All right. You look at Microsoft, but I'm going to higher time frames. Goes to weekly. So, I stayed on the hourly on this one. Few things I noticed on here on this swing trade for Microsoft. One, price was above the moving average on the hourly. It was above the moving average on the 4-hour. Above the 50 moving average on, I believe, on the daily as well. All right. So that lets you know price is above 50 moving average. We bullish. All right. So now I got to look for an entry. Same concept as I showed you here. All right. Higher high, higher low. If you break this higher high, I'm looking for price to come back at a potential higher low. How do you know where that's going to form at? Couple things, right? One, since I use the 50 moving average, I'm looking at a bounce or a reversal pattern at the 50 moving average, right? That's either going to be a hammer candle, which we got there. It could be I'll go here. It could be a double bottom, bullish rectangle, inverted head and shoulders, or falling wedge. It could be any of these. That's what I want to see when price pulls back to that 50 moving average, right? And couple that with fibs, which we know. So now, this was a textbook setup. I should have loaded the boat on this. So now I got three things working for me, right? I got the impulse move up. I got a new high. I'm waiting for price to pull back. It did to the 50 moving average, right? And it's a hammer candle. That's three things. I got the pullback to retest previous resistance. I got a hammer candle, and it's at the 50 moving average. Four things, and it's at the golden zone using fibs. At that point, I take the trade, hit my stop loss at the bottom of that candle. Now, just because I did my analysis on the hourly, I wouldn't have entered on the hourly. I'll drop down to my lower time frame, look for a reversal pattern. What do I have here? I have hammer candles. Because just think about this. Let's just say you enter when it's hourly candle close, right? Now, that's 421. You would have to put your stop loss $3 below, right? But if you drop down to a smaller time frame, 420 still is like a $2, so you're risking $2 instead of $3, right? But as you get familiar and understanding candlesticks at certain areas, you start recognizing. So I get my hammer candle, so that lets me know take the trade. And then what happens? Microsoft takes off. And then once it broke this area, what did it do? It pulled back. So I would draw something around here. Probably go up a little bit. Right there. Boom. What did it do? It pulled back. Drop down to my 15-minute. What did I get on here? I got a hammer candle. So if I was paying attention, what I could have done, because I grabbed the 430 contracts, at the high, contracts ran from 130 to 550, right? Now, I could have stuck with this same ticker, right? I could have stuck with it. So when Tuesday come, wait for the pullback, right? Drop down to smaller time frame. There's my hammer candle at the 50 moving average. Take the trade, put my stop loss at the bottom. Boom, what did it do? Go back up. Any questions on the Microsoft?
Yes. I have a question. So when you're starting your analysis, when do you know like how far up to go? Like if it's a swing, if it's like a day, like a swing, not a swing, like a scout, are you going like to the 4 hour daily, the weekly, or anything like higher, or are you gonna just go from the daily and down?
No, I'll start from weekly, daily, 4 hour, hourly. And if I'm doing my analysis on those time frames, all of them are swings. For me, you probably you can scalp from it, right? But for me, because I did my analysis from the higher time frames, there are swing trades. If you want to scalp, you want to do your analysis on the 15, probably enter on a 5 minute or 3 minute. Did that help?
Yes.
Just make sure I heard you right. You said you start with the weekly and go down to the 15?
No, the hourly.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. That's for the swing. You start with the weekly and go down to the hourly.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Most of the time, my hourly is my entry candle.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, most of the time, my hourly is my entry candle. I do not show the smaller time frames, but I'm not going to show you that and get fancy with it because you could get faked out. Any other questions on Microsoft? No? Okay. All right. So let's look at SPY, right? This is why I'm not sure if anybody's seen this, but I am about to start swinging the ETFs, and it is not hard at all. I mean, it's simple using the same exact strategy. I'm going to show you. All this. Same exact strategy. Look at this. Same exact strategy. This whole, like, you could have just been trading the pullbacks every time. Hold on, y'all. All right. So if you see though, right, like somebody's asking about support and resistance, right? You had it here, you had it in this area, you had it here. That was your support and resistance right there. Just simple on higher time frames. Right? On higher time frames. Right? That was it. The problem is people can't sit through these pullbacks sometimes, these intraday pullbacks. Same concept. This is the same exact strategy I showed you here. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. All right. I'm looking for a 1, 2, 3 move up, pull back. That's what I'm looking for. It pulled back, drop down to my hourly. What do I see there? Up. Look at my double bottom. Here's my double bottom right there. 1 touch, 2 touch. Now, this probably would have faked most people out. But if you say, you know what? My higher time frame is bullish. Let me stick with it. Because my stop loss is the bottom of that candle. And
The bottom of which candle?
This one, right here.
Is that also the confirmation candle? Because it was a double bottom?
Correct.
Okay.
But if you'd have got in here, you probably would have been green, right? You probably would have had a trailing stop or whatever. And then sometimes this is why it's good to just stick with the same stocks. It gave you another re-entry too. But remember, it looked like this on a 1 hour, on a 4 hour, it's just keep bouncing off the 50 moving average. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Once it came down to touch it, they bought it right back up. Same thing. And that's why, like, if you notice, I don't post a lot of charts in my channel because it take a while before these pullbacks happen. All right. But this paid from 585 to 607, $22 in 2 weeks. Hey, any questions on that?
Yeah, how long are your swings usually? Like 2 weeks, 1 month?
Roughly about 2 weeks.
I have another question. So, when you're doing your analysis and market structure, are you looking at volume as well, or you're just looking at what you've been showing here?
I'm just looking at what's on the screen. Now, I do have volume up here. Don't get me wrong. It is here. Yeah, it is here. So I will peek at it. But what I found is just read these candlesticks and follow your. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fuck it. You know? Fuck it. I'm wrong. But what if you're right? Look what happened.
Thanks.
Any other questions on this one? PayPal, same type of setup. All right. What did it do? Broke it, pulled back, went up. Came back to an area, retested, went up. This was today. Boom. Same exact thing. All right. Once it got up,
So you don't.
go ahead.
Yeah, so you don't really look at the weekly and the daily. Like your primary time frame is the 4 hour.
Oh yeah.
Am I wrong?
Because I know so far, like on the weekly, we've just been moving up. So like the last like few weeks, I haven't really been. I glance at it, but we just been moving straight up. So there's no need.
Okay, so
Yeah.
got it. So basically, you look at the weekly to see basically the structure, if you bullish or bearish.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it.
Well, as you get more familiar, like you can see, I see my setup on the 4 hour way more, right? Because it takes longer for. Look at this. If I'm waiting for this price to come back down here on the 50, that'll take some months. All right, that's the same thing. Any other questions? And I'm going fast. Tell me slow it down. Roblox. I posted Roblox in the Discord, on my channel. Now this was the weekly, right? I used the weekly on this one. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. All right. So what I want to see. All right. Price broke above it. Really, if y'all pay attention though, Roblox really been trading this range for almost 2 years.
Okay.
Really been trading ping pong for almost 2 years. All right. So when it broke it, what did it do when it came back down? It retested, dropped down to my daily. There go Dragonfly Doji. It pulled back Dragonfly Doji at the bottom of a downtrend is a sign of reversal. That's your sign to get in. Put your stop loss at the bottom. There you go. First price target, right here, 55. That is it. Like, I know. I sometimes I think I should be saying more. That's really it. Any questions on that one?
So with that last part you said, I just want to understand, make sure I'm understanding correctly. So $55 would have been the call contract, the strike price.
So a couple of things. One, you got to know how that stock moves. Since I know Roblox moves slow, I want to grab the 55. It probably more like the 51 to 52.
Okay.
You kind of you saying that because it's a double top, so it might reverse.
It could reverse here. But I'm not seeing a sign so far, right? Because it's still bullish.
Okay.
And if higher lows make higher highs, it should take out this higher high. Now it could do this. It could get rejected tomorrow. It could go up here, do a fake out, come back to go higher. It could do that too. And that would just be on a 4 hour. I would look for entry in that 4 hour. But those contracts pay. Like Roblox contracts aren't too expensive. All right. There you go. Dragonfly Doji, right? Formation of the Dragonfly Doji with the long lower tail shows that there is a high buying pressure in this area. When it occurs in a downtrend, it is interpreted as a bullish reversal signal. Right there, downtrend. What we have here? Downtrend. Boom. That's it. That's all I look for. Those pullbacks. Let's see what else.
Can you do Nike? And
Yeah.
can you look at the weekly and the 4 hour?
Yep. A couple things on Nike. One, we hit this demand area, right? And they brought it back up. The last couple of weeks, it's just been not much buying going on. But it's holding its previous resistance, which now flips support. Go down to my 4 hour. All right. Oh, shoot. I didn't do that. All right. So it's been holding this area, which was previous resistance, now support. It's pulling back. We're above the 50 moving average on this time frame. And if you look at it, it's more like trading the range up here. All right. It's been going back and forth in this range for this Monday of last week. Did that help you out?
So when do you take the, you said the white line, that's the 50-day?
Yeah.
So when do you take that into account? Because I think on the weekly, isn't it under it?
It is under it, correct. But if you look for reversals, most of the time that, like for this one, because it's been in a downtrend, it is under. I'm looking for the reversal to go back up. Because it got to reverse and go back above this 50 soon. Not soon, but one of these days. And because we got this hammer candle 2 weeks ago, that's what made me bullish. And also, if you look in the past, price bounced aggressively out this area too. So that lets me know orders is still here. Was here. That's why it made this hammer candle. But if people want to be conservative before they get in, wait for price to break above here. Break above here. Come back down to retest to go higher.
What about Costco?
I can get to Costco. Hold on. Did that help you out?
Yes, thanks.
And remember, price. Price can't stay away from the moving average. It has to come back and test it. She said one more before I get to Costco. She said another one. What was your other ticker? I guess not. Costco. I think it's like all-time highs, ain't it? Yeah. So same thing. This is what I had. So it was trading in this weekly range. All right. I had this already labeled. And when it came down to the bottom of it, it gave you a hammer candle. Boom, bullish engulfing hammer candle. Take the calls. What did it do after that? It pulled back. What did it do after that? It pulled back to this area. All right. Boom. I got down to my 4 hour inside bar. It broke it back to the upside. Boom. Because it's way up here, I'm not touching it. Could it go higher? Absolutely. I need my entries. This is why I consistently post 300-400% gainers, because I'm not buying up here. My entry is here. This same concept as all other tickers we looked at. Like I said, could it go higher? Absolutely. It's bullish. Once it broke this range, it pulled back. It said, hey, if you're ready to join this ride, I'm giving you an opportunity to get in. What you gonna do? Come on. This thing ran from 9, 10, almost $100. So if I had to take a look, I would. If I'm interested in getting in this, I would wait for price to come back in this area to go long. Did that help you out?
Yes, thank you.
Any other? Oh, she said Costco, Nike, or something else. I can't remember. Look at, I think it was Riot. So I'll show you why I said Riot was a good area. All right, couple things here. 4 hour. Yeah, it was just 4 hour. So we made this impulse move up, right? That's why I have my fibs. Made this impulse move up, right? So now, for me to get in the trade, I want to see price get back to that golden zone area, right? And then, once price get in that golden zone area, what do I want to see? I want to see reversal pattern. I want to see double bottoms, inverted head and shoulders, and it looked like we may have an inverted head and shoulders here. All right, we got a left shoulder, yeah, right shoulder. All right. So I didn't get in down here, right? I missed that, but it's fine. I know how to go on my lower time frames to find an entry. Now, I'll look at this. What I saw was on the 15-minute. So 15-minute had a inverse head and shoulders. Right shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? It broke it. What has to happen? Should come back down to retest that. And it did. Okay. So on the 5-minute, I saw Dragonfly Doji, right? I saw this right here. I saw that Dragonfly Doji, and I said, oh, this is like a good area where Riot can bounce or go long. And like I said, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All right, skip it. Keep it moving. All right, just keep it moving.
Do you only do swing trade?
Yeah, I only swing trade. I know how to day trade, but I'm not good at taking my profits that quick too. I suck at taking profits when I day trade. Because I always be like, it's so much money left on the table. Damn, Riot up 5% after hours. Fuck yeah.
Damn, 5%. I thought it was. Hey, show you swung?
You said, did I smoke or did I swing?
No, well, both.
No.
Both.
I got too many people in my family smoke for me. Like, they all smoke. So
nah, but you swung though. You swung the car.
Yeah, I swung them.
Okay, good. Yeah, that daily looking nice.
Yeah.
So do you set like a stop loss, or do you like swing like Prince?
What you mean? You a stop loss?
Yeah, or do you like just hold like even if it go down, like like?
I have a stop loss. So my stop loss is the bottom of that reason candle I got in.
Okay.
Right here. Or I may put it like this low or whatever. It just all depends. Normally, most of the time, it's below the reason candle I got in.
Okay.
But that was it. Like, even though, like I said, I missed my entry down here, but I looked at these charts long enough where I can find some type of structure on a lower time frame to get in. Because I'd rather you buy down here than buy up here. So now, if this is the push to make Riot go higher, Riot go higher. First price target. Does it always hit these price targets? No, it do not. We'll be up in this area. And 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month to go up there. We'll see. But as you see, it's been the same exact setup, right? It's been that 1, 2, 3 move, right? And that pullback, right? And then on the reversal pattern, if we're in an uptrend, what do I look for? Double bottoms, inverted head and shoulders, or hammer candles. Any questions on Riot? No? Let's see here. It was something else. Amazon. Same setup on Amazon. Look at this. Come on now. Like, look at this. I think this is the daily. This was the daily. Probably going weekly. Oh yeah, going to weekly too. What did it do? Broke above it. Came back down to retest it. It just went higher. I caught which run did I caught up here. I got this one last week. Which sometimes you got to stick with the trade. Like if you stick with that same ticker, it will reward you. Same exact setup, right? Broke this high, higher high, higher low. How do I know what area to look at for a potential bounce? I draw my fibs, touch that golden zone area, boom. The thing is, a lot of people not patient, right? Some people not even patient enough to wait for a 5-minute candle to close, let alone an hourly candle to close or a 4-hour. Any questions on Amazon? Come on, I know I'm not making it that simple for y'all. Try to, but it can't be. I'm not that good.
You're a funny guy, bro.
Talk about Amazon, Microsoft, Square, same setup, same exact setup, right? Go to my 4-hour. Was the hourly? It was one of these. Hold on. Yep, same thing.
That comes from that zone comes from the weekly chart. I had found that just a while ago. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this resistance since August of 2022, probably before that, May of 2022. That once it broke above it, it came back down to retest, got up above. Boom, that was a good play. That's why I took that trade.
I'm so sick. I sold that contract today. Them contracts. If you go to the monthly, like go to the monthly.
And also, once again, all right, what do we have on this reversal pattern?
That's that good old inverted
head and shoulders.
right
Okay,
there.
I see it now.
And that right shoulder gave you a hammer candle. I meant like. So if you bought, like, if you want to buy shares, so if I'm looking to buy shares on something, I'm looking at the monthly and weekly. But a good move, whoever got squared. That was a damn good move.
Joe, can you look at SoFi real quick?
Let's look at SoFi. Shit just been running. I can't find a way into this book.
Yeah, I know. I want to buy shares too, but it definitely needs to pull. I'm looking to get under 15. If it gets under 15, then I think that'd be a good price. I don't think it's going to go any lower than that. I don't know.
Yeah, this thing, like, I've been trying to find an entry for this, and I just can't. Not the way I trade. Like, as you see, like, it really hasn't been given the pullbacks I've been looking for. All right.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's straight up. Like, I mean, you can find it.
Lady, your president?
Like, you can find it just basically supporting resistance stuff, but.
How might be the first thing you went? Yeah, that would be say it.
Yeah, it's not really giving the structure. It's just a straight up trend. It's just straight up.
Straight up, yeah. That's why I haven't touched it yet, because I want one of those deep. I want one of those deep pullbacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for to buy shares, because I definitely want to add that to the long term.
It gave me opportunity to get in though.
I know. I ain't even know about SoFi until like a couple months ago. So.
Yeah, look, it changed character, made a high, pulled back, made a higher low.
I gonna see the.
We're gonna give you another chance to get in. Boom. It's okay. You don't want to make no money.
That was the perfect chance right there, right up to 200 too. That's 200, right?
50.
Oh, the 50. Yeah.
Get away from my hair.
Yeah, so.
Well, hopefully we get some structure on that thing. I want to see some structure.
Same thing with a firm. Firm's been better though. Like if you got in back here, that was a pullback. It gave you an entry. But I think this was after earnings, so it did give an entry there.
Did you tell them how good? Get away from my hair. Yeah, please. The way you said that made it sound like that's like such a crazy thing to do.
Don't worry about it. Top flight security on guard.
So the same thing with a firm. It's been going straight up. I mean, if I drop down to lower time frames, I have to find some structure. Right? See, here, made a high, pull back. But after that pullback, it didn't really do any more. So it pulled back to the 50 moving average, went higher. Also, you can use moving averages as support and resistance too. They're more dynamic, so move with the price. So I think this is where a couple of weeks ago where Prince made that call out, where we got the 57 calls and they ran to like 69 the following. The firm ran to 69 the following week because of this pullback, right? It was exactly because of this pullback here. Hammer candle right at the 50 moving average.
The month I would be BA. Broke, jobless, homeless.
You said BA?
And I would love to be with my kids.
I've been looking at BA. I was just scared to take it right here. I'm not gonna hold you. This was today. I was just scared to take it. Same thing, right? We'll just go here. I got so much stuff on BA. So it looks like it's coming to that area where it got rejected in the past. So this lower high here is that leg that causes it to go down. So, okay, so if I drop down to my 4 hour, okay. So now I'm interested in going long on Boeing, right? So if price starts doing this for me, I would like the price to do this. Go up in here, get rejected, come back down, 50 moving average, go higher. If it shows me that, you will have your inverse head and shoulders. However, there's a possibility to get in sooner. Just drop down to your hourly, which it's been doing. All right. So it didn't really pull all the way through, but if I use my fibs, it retraces to that golden zone. Boom. First, you see how I got back up here and got rejected. That was all today. For me to do like a week or two swing on Boeing, I want to see it pull back on that 4 hour. It doesn't have to. It can just keep going straight up. It can do that. But I'm just going to be patient and wait. Any other questions on Boeing? All right, we're about an hour in. Any other requested tickers to look at or before we disconnect?
Can we look at Five Below? I just found out that even Five Below even had a ticker, and it's up. It was up like $15. Yeah, they had earnings today. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Does it have earnings? Let me see. It beat up pretty bad. Go to this daily. Okay. All right. So I like this. Now, for me to get in, it's just me. If I want to get in with the trend, I wait for a pullback.
Right.
I just wait for the pullback. Now, do I know it's going to pull back? I don't know because it surely can just.
Why wouldn't you have bought right there? I said, why wouldn't you have bought right there? Oh, okay. I thought you said you wouldn't have touched it.
Walmart. Walmart.
Man, that shit ain't came back now.
All right, never mind.
I would. Never mind.
Man, I look at Walmart every night to see the same shit over and over. Hey, Togun trying to. I'm tripping. Steady asking about the. Hold on, but
Damn.
yeah, Bitcoin going crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
these Wealth Squad people having a fucking party in here.
So should we? We've been in Bitcoin for since what? The first time we bought Bitcoin? Bruh, we should be partying too right now.
Who is that? But you been eating some? What the fuck?
That's Prince.
Well, you straight, bro?
I don't think many of us bought a whole Bitcoin though.
Nah, but I bought a good amount at 7K and then again at 10.7K. We should be celebrating right now.
You can be celebrating that. Listen, I get them altcoins, those other coins.
Yeah, Prince act like we've been in the market just as long as him. You feel me? Like got disposable income like him. Good job though, my guy.
I appreciate it.
I'm talking about these old heads in Chris Johnson chat. These be old heads, bro. Old head nurses and all type of shit. People who just got that.
Somebody said TJX for.
No, that's my person. Togon want to know the indicator, but there is no indicator. What indicator there's only a 50 MA on his screen, and the higher low indicator, which is the line with the high market structure indicator, and the TW golden indicator, which is coloring the candles, the yellow and the purple. That's it.
She's asking about the TW one because whatever settings y'all have, remember we was talking about this yesterday. The settings y'all have don't show like that.
They don't?
For everybody else. No.
That's weird. Well, I'm working on my own indicator, so it would show. Well, all this can just be one indicator, so you won't have to add multiple.
Look at TJX.
All right, so one, we missed our initial entry, all right? Because if you look here, made a low, made a high, still bullish on all this because this low wasn't taken out. It gave you your double bottom, right? After it gave you that double bottom, it came back to retest. Boom. Okay, so for now, what I want to see is price come back between 121 and 122. Doesn't have to, but that would be my ideal. The price is going to bounce right here. The reason why I say that is because we got a doji candle, dragonfly doji after that. So it may just bounce and continue to go here. But even with that being said, on the 4 hour, double bottom, Also, you have a bull flag too, right? This is a bull flag, right? That's a bull flag. Man, we be missing these boys. Missing these setups. So for this one, TJX, we need my ideal entry would be, because I have rules, I don't like to take trades at the 382. My rules are, hold on, let me see if I can bring it up for y'all. This one keeps me not chasing, not having FOMO and stuff like that. Hold on. Here we go. So these are my rules right here. Identify trend on higher time frame, wait for pullback. Price must be in the golden zone between 50 and 61.8. Fourth one, look for reversal on the time frame. After I see all that, the most important is just take the trade and put my stop loss in. That's my trading rules. So yes, could this bounce right here off the 382? Absolutely. For me, because I have rules, I need to come back into the golden zone. Not to say this is not a bad entry. It's just my rules tell me to do that.
Hey, can I interrupt? Because I'm steady looking at this. Right? Right? It's going to be up $1 overnight. Bitcoin just hit 102K. And it's going to 103 very fast. It's at 103 now.
Yeah. Hey.
My bad.
Damn, that shit just going now.
And it's just going.
Nothing out the door.
What the fuck?
Yours? No. No mistakes there.
Ooh, come on, Riot. Shake it for a real one, baby. All right, any other questions? But that's something like if you trade though, you should develop your rules. I'm telling you, if you have rules, it's gonna stop you from chasing, making mistakes, right? Because if you stick to your rules and the trade doesn't work, you can look back at it and say, "No, what? I stuck to my rules." PG, wow. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Give me something, but let's see here. Okay, so. And do I miss out on trades because it doesn't retrace that far back? Absolutely, I do. So for this one, what's this data looking like? I mean, this could bounce. I'm not gonna hold you up. This could go higher. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all some on PG. Was it PG? Let me look at the weekly. Yes. I'm glad you brought this up. Let me get rid of this stuff. So PG ain't been moving in the uptrend, right? So I draw my fibs, high to low. No, that's not really a pullback. There we go. Here. All right, if you look at this, once price got back down to that 50, to that golden zone, what did it do? It formed a hammer candle on the weekly, right? Now you want to enter it on that weekly. You enter on the daily, gave you an inside bar, broke above it, boom, take the trades, right? Another thing, I go to the candlestick Bible. Inside bars, right? Let's see here. Let's see if they give us an example of one. Here we go. The first bullish Harami, which is an inside bar pattern, occurred at the bottom of a downtrend. Sellers was pushing the market lower, so when the price starts consolidating, this indicates that the selling power is no longer in control. Boom, that's when he broke it above. So you got an inside bar at the bottom of a downtrend. You got an inside bar at the bottom of a downtrend, near the 50 moving average, not near 50 moving average, but at the golden zone area on the weekly. If I go to the weekly, I'm pretty sure my 50 moving average is right there. If I go down to my daily, there you go. All right, you see that? So a couple things, right? Price on the weekly retraced to the 50% in the golden zone area, right? And also, that inside bar happened at the 50 moving average on the weekly. And I know, I can tell you for a fact, the 65, was it the 165 or 170 calls was $10 that expired last week. They ran to $9 last week. You got in here 3 weeks ago, beginning of November, it was $10 and got a month out. 10 of them could have ran to 9,000. Did that help? Any other questions? So, couple things. I don't use any scanners. I don't use no scanners. I literally have a watch list, right? I have a watch list, and I go through the charts, and I'm looking for charts that have this setup. If it has this setup, it has my attention. Any other questions? Oh, she's CMA, Country Music Awards. I got you. You like this Comerica, don't you? And then we talk about how bad the spread was on this. Kiera. All right, so I'm looking at it. But listen, it did it though. What did it do? All right, gave you entry here, here, here. And we're gonna give you so many legs up though. Remember that. It's only gonna give you so many legs up. But somebody else asked about support and resistance. This was it right here, right? Support, resistance, came back down to your support. Resistance, came back down to support. Resistance, came back down to support. Any other? And the reason I'm not spending that much time on these charts because the setup is simple.
Hey, can you look at NQ or MNQ real quick?
Yeah, somebody said Airbnb right quick. I did glance at Airbnb. I think it was on that pullback I was looking for. Yep. We'll go to my weekly. I feel like it's near that 50 moving average on the weekly. I don't like that, but let's see here. Daily looks good. Look at that 4 hour. I'm bullish on this one. Just keep in mind you got that 50 on the weekly right above it. So this looks good for calls. To me, it just don't have that 1, 2, 3 structure on any of these time frames so far. Right? If you look at it, if you look at all the other tickers we looked at, most of them had this set up. It was easy to identify. Right? Don't really see that on here. I see it back here. That's the only thing. And that's like, and that can be my problem too. If my setup isn't clear, I don't take the trade. I have to see the setup. All right. You said M in the queue? And there's other.
Yeah.
Speaking, going back to Airbnb, there's other tickers with better setups, right? Just keep that in mind. All right, let's see here. So, MQ. It's just been moving straight up on the 4-hour daily. You looking for continuation?
Yeah, but it definitely needs to pull back. You see that it's been going up since August. It's been going straight up.
Yeah. Once again, right? Same thing.
I mean, I think overall it's still bullish, but
oh yeah,
we still need some kind of retrace at least to that last resistance.
So when it made that drop in August, boom, then it gave you a double bottom to get in. It's just been going up. I can't say much about it.
It's clean though. It's clean. It's clean structure though. That's clean.
That's good. Once it started to form structure though, like from that, so remember we was in that downtrend, and once we broke it, it never really looked back.
Nope, been going up. Gotta get you in the futures game. I know you want to get in the futures game, but I gotta see these charts in the futures channel.
Oh, this is Mr. Calm. You swung that riot with me, huh?
Hey, look, if it opened up over 14, I'm taking profits ASAP. I'm taking them profits. It's at 14 now.
Yeah, it's already at 14.
It's filling that gap on the daily. So I'm just hoping we stay there, and you know what I mean, we'll see what happens in the morning.
Yeah, hopefully it holds it.
Yeah.
Good stuff though.
Yeah, facts, man. The charts don't lie.
No. Any other questions?
No.
Exxon.
Go ahead.
Exxon.
That thing's just been dropping. Let's see it bounce at the end of the day. Yeah, see, now I'm staying away from this. Like, it doesn't have my setup. Compared to all the other tickers we looked at, it just don't have my setup. I'm not saying it can go either way, because my setup isn't clear and obvious. I'm staying away from it. Because now it looks like it's back in that range that it was in for almost 2 years. Yeah. It's breaking through. Now, if price comes down here and starts bouncing at this 50 moving average on the weekly, but it has to show me a bullish reversal on the lower time frames. And right now, I'm not seeing that. Because remember, when I want to trade something, I need my setup to look this clear. And if it's not this clear, I stay away from it. And it's the reason why I needed to look this clear is because when I go back and review my trades, if the setups just don't look like this, I lose money 9 times out of 10. Somebody asked me, so like positional traders, like I said, if I'm looking to buy stocks, I use the monthly and weekly. I'm looking to swing trade. Also looking at the weekly, daily, 4 hour, and I'll enter on the 4 hour. We're going intraday. So this is all posted in here too, like the best time frames to trade. Basic market structure. If we're in an uptrend, you want to look for higher highs and higher lows. Downtrend, we're moving sideways. It's just ranging, like it has here. Any other questions?
Target.
UGT. Ain't y'all in Target?
Yep.
So why do I get base so big? How do I put that? That's weird. Not that big. Why is it like that? Okay. Could. I'm not saying it is, but it's good. Inverse head and shoulder is forming on the pullback. It's still bullish on it. But let me go to my weekly. Hold on now. Okay, we'll see something. Go to my daily. It's a 4 hour. No. All right. So a couple of things going on here. One, I don't see structure from my trading style. I don't see structure on it yet. Now, if you look at it on an hourly, all it's been doing is trading this range. All right. Now, price did pull back and it did form a dragonfly doji at the 50 moving average. So it could go out and break this for now. Right now, just trading that range. Did that help?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? All right. Well, we got about an hour and 25 minutes. I want to thank you for joining. Well, like I said, we want to get in the habit of having you all share your screen to show us what you're looking at so we can provide feedback, right? Because you are the one hitting the buy and sell button, right? We don't want to handicap you because what if one day we all out, right? And nobody's responding to you. We want you to be able to look at these charts and say, you know what? I'm in control. I know what I'm looking at. All right. So we want to get a habit of having you all come up, share your screen, let us give you feedback because we can teach till we blue in the face, but we don't know what you hearing or what you understanding from us is actually working for you because you're not sharing your charts with us, right? Your trades. Walk us through it. Why did you get in there? What's your rules for you getting in the trade? What's your rules for you exiting the trade, right? What do you want to see on the chart for you to even enter a trade, right? That goes back to having your rules and your strategy. And that's why we need you all to at least participate and show us your screen. Walk us through it.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Like, that's how me and Bob, like, we screen shared for 2 years straight. 2 years straight, just taking L's left and right. He give me feedback, I give him feedback. I'm gonna give you an example. I know I keep repeating myself. Me and Bob, even sometime last year, we will see this. Say, where all this on? We'll see this from the night before, right? We'll say, you know what? Target is in the range. We're not gonna bother with it because it's in the middle of the range, right? Guess when the market opened, guess what we do? Get in right in the middle of the range, get clamped. But in order for us to recognize what we was doing wrong, we had to show each other our screens, our charts, and allow that person to give you feedback. Would it be harsh sometimes? Absolutely. But it's all with good intention.
That's how you get better. Practice makes perfect. You guys know the drill. So eventually you're going to have to come up on the screen, show us what you see in, talk us through a couple of trades, talk us through a couple of tickers. Because we can't just have us doing all this and us taking in the lessons and then you guys not really knowing how to do it yourself. We got to make sure that we teach you how to fish as well.
Hey, bro, why you ain't tell that girl to come over and fix you a drink or something, bro?
Haha, very funny.
You sound bad, my guy, man.
Yo, Prince, you need some ginger, B.
Yeah, you need some turmeric and ginger.
Yeah, man.
I gave you the drink, bro. You sound
a little rough over there, B.
Right? Nobody making you that.
Yeah, but I told you do this days ago, so now you did them cookies ain't do it for you. Now tighten up.
I love the cookies though.
I know. I bet you love them. I know. I ain't gonna say that. But come on, man. Get right, man.
And if you scared to show your screen in a group setting, ping me for a 101 or any of us. All right, you can ping Prince. Just ping us.
Straight up, we'll be there.
We're here to help you get better, right? We had a few people. I know I keep bringing Kiara up, but her trading style from when she first started with us into how she trade now is 10 times better. And all we was teaching her just to be patient. That's all we was teaching her to be. Wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback. Well, I'm all set. Nobody else have any other tickers. What's up, Juice? You're cheating.
Damn. I'm thinking SQ finna wake up with this ass tooted up in the morning.
Yeah, SQ about to blow because they in Bitcoin too.
I sold them bitches. SQ finna wake up with tooted up.
You looked at Mara? You looked at Mara too?
Yeah, I look Mara.
Mara.
Look at Riot as well. Riot up 8%. Riot usually lag. Riot is up now.
Riot's up. It's moving, baby.
Hey, Togan, we answered your question already. Go pull down your indicator. Show real quick the indicators. It's the market structure by that dude right there. Yeah.
Yep. I know the mistake.
Yeah. She wants to. I'm pretty sure that's a female, right? If it's not, apologize. But the one that's connecting your lower highs.
Yeah, I posted in the chat. Like I said, I'm working on something where I can combine all of these into one. From inside bars to outside bars to the moving average to the lines, everything.
Yeah, no problem, Hogan. Probably gotta do some settings to it, but yeah.
All right. Well, tomorrow's Thursday. 2 days left in the week. Let's make some money.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? And you are still in Nike?
I am still in Nike.
I'm in Nike as well.
All I want is joint custody of the kids.
What else you in outside of Nike and Riot?
I still got these merit calls, but now.
Well, yeah, I had got stopped out. I kept it, tried to stay in that bit as long as I could. That bit hit me today though. Not over though.
That look like you go to the daily. That don't look like inverted head and shoulders to you, or like it's setting up. That's what I'm seeing. I still think it ain't take off yet. I still think, and we got time. We got time on this one.
Yeah, and also you got to remember too, it just ran from like what $94 all the way to 101, and
yep.
That's a big move from MRK.
Go to the weekly.
Weekly is, I believe, it's bouncing off the 200 moving average on the weekly, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on.
I was screaming into the canyon at the moment of my death. Echo, I created. I gotta see my last friend. My voice.
Thanks for joining. Enjoy your night.
He died.
All right, bro.